Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep, dark, and bizarre animes as well. And with that theme, bizarre theme, we are continuing with one of the best animes out there, and personally, one of my favorites as well. That's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, guys. We are on the best part of JoJo, arguably. And we are on Stardust Crusaders. We are watching part three. Part two is done. That was an amazing series. Part one, we got the build up. We got to know the main villain. We got to know who JoJo is, who Joestar family is, Speedwagon is, what Harmon is. And now we have a new power, the stand power. And every other episode, we are meeting somebody who is having this different ability with different powers, the stand powers. Apparently, everybody has them now, and it's just one stand ability against the other, and that's what we are waiting for. So far, nobody's used Hamon, and highly unlikely now that you've seen like 5 episodes in. I don't think anybody's going to be using the Hamon power anyway, because it's outdated, flawed, and you have this much better power that has abilities, let alone the physical powers of the stand. So I think that's great. I think the stands are amazing. And we've met our gang. If you don't know, we have Jojo, which is Kujo Jotaro. We have Joseph, original Jojo from part 2. We have Avdol with Magician's Red. We have Kakuin with Hierophant Green. And we have a new member in our squad who is kind of a quirky character, let's say, because he was all the gang at one point, well, let's say not Abdul and Joseph, but the other two used to be villains and against us, but they were being manipulated by none other than one of the best villains in anime history, Dio. And Dio has its own powers, and he's gotten used to probably his stand. I don't know what he's doing, but he's in Egypt, as per our stand abilities that we've discovered. And we are going to Egypt, but we can't fly. So now we have to take another route. Probably the best way, second best way that they're going to go through that is through water. And that's what we were there. We were at the port in the last episode. We have all our gangs lined up. There was an amazing fight between Abdul and oh wow, what's his name? Oh wow, Polnareff. Yeah, there you go. Jean Pierre Polnareff, Avdol and Polnareff. And guess who won? Well, if you want to see that, there's a link in the description for the playlist of the last episode, all the other episodes, and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you'll like it, you'll enjoy it, and you'll come back to JoJo. So let's get started with episode 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Right, there you go. That's Abdul. That's Polnareff. Oh, yup. Yeah, he has his own mission. Kakuin has his own mission. He just wants to help because Jojo did something for him. Well, supernatural powers. You can't do anything about it. Oh wow, we are in Singapore now. Oh wow. Well, you were right. They're traveling to water. Yeah, 195 centimeter hunks, both of them. Nah, I guarantee you they're hot. Oh, this guy looks exactly similar to the small guy we had in the part one. Some connection, maybe. How do you know where he works? What does he do? Guys, another stand user. Kid? Kid being a stand user is kind of unlikely. Oh, he actually jumped. Wow. What are you gonna do about it? All right. He's planning to swim to Singapore, guys. Higher up and green. Higher up and green. That's the only standards. What? What the hell? Judge's stand can't go that far. There you go. Jojo's supposed to be there. Hey, now that's a kid. Jojo's supposed to be the kid, but hey, that's the kid. What? Oh, what? Did Jojo just verify? What? It's as if they're standing in water. Jojo just verified. Wait, wait, was that a stand? No, there's a different stand. Oh, get out, get out, get out. Can your stand not help you to swim? Wow, piranha stand. All right. Everybody's suspicious of the girl. She didn't even see the stand. Wow, everybody can just communicate through telepathy. Nice. Might as well just lock her up, just in case. Captain? Alright. We have our stand user. I guarantee you he's the stand user. Alright, before he does anything. We have a Jaws situation in our hand. We I don't know. I don't know what the guys are thinking, but how is it gonna be different if you're traveling by air or traveling by water or traveling by land? You're gonna face stand users anyway. So might as well go through the safest non-destructive way of transport, maybe. Sea, easily drownable. Uh, Land, probably the safest. Air, you can crash and that's it. Boom, you can't do anything else. I'm wondering how far you can effectively use your stand in case you are in air, traveling through air, and somebody shows up, like a stand user, right? And let's say the plane crashes. Can you save yourself with a stand? Shouldn't you be able to? Just thinking out loud. Because that cuts their journey by half. That's just thinking. But maybe it might be able to save one of them, but not all of them. And that's why they're not traveling through air. So, sure, but in the end, they're gonna have to go to land, but probably travel through the waterways until they reach a place when everything gets connected. Maybe something like, well, where are they now? Singapore. So what? From Singapore, so down south, maybe India, and go forward up through there. Wow, they're gonna have to go a long way to go to Egypt if they're going traveling through that. But anyway, that's cool. That's cool. I'm shocked how Jojo confirmed that the guy is a girl. But hey, don't forget he's 17, so we are good. We're good there. We're good. And that's how a kid's supposed to be, not how huge and humongous this both of the kids there are. Kakyoin is well pretty lean, but Jojo is like he's muscular anyway. But that's all Jojo's. That's all we had all the time, and it's pretty simple. But I'm thinking this guy, Captain, he himself is a stand user. And Piranha stand tells me something else, which is the stand abilities are not restricted to any particular domain, right? Like, let's say One Piece, all the fruit powers kind of collapse in front of seawater, because that's how they are made. That's the weakness. But I don't think that's the weakness of stands. In fact, they could go ahead and well have abilities that are just ridiculous, like literally overpowered. And in all animes that we watch, if somebody is a light user, dark user, space user, time user, these are the most crucial of abilities. And if anything else, then all that remains is like reality and other shit. So if somebody's got powers like that, most overpowered stands possible. So just be on guard. Water is defeatable. That's what I'm thinking. The five elements guaranteed defeatable. Fire, Abdul has it, defeatable. Water, we'll see somebody probably defeatable, and we'll find out what the other elements are. But let's get. Oh, looks like a stand user. What? Wow. Wait, Jojo smoking? Wow. Somebody's bold. Yep. Kono taco. All right. How? How? Well, generally, the stand users are like that. Pretty weird. Wow. Already? Huh? Same guy? Wow. Guess our instinct is as accurate as JoJo's. Okay. Oh, whoa. Hostage. Yeah, as if that's gonna happen. You're mad if you think you can defeat Jojo at this range. Hmm. Yeah. They already know about JoJo's stand. That's a trap. Before you can even hit the water. Ugh, it's it's times like this where I think Joseph was the main character, right? Do you not remember? And this is what you're gonna say now. And well, he was the cooler JoJo, at least at this point. Jotaro is like attitude, bratty, rude type of cool, uh, sort of, because he's helping other people anyway. But Joseph was the coolest guy. I'm sorry. You have to understand this. At least watching this throughout continuously, I know that I've seen Joestar do much cooler and say much cooler stuff than what Jojo is doing. Yes, Jojo is much more powerful, and of course, at that distance, what are you gonna expect? I don't even think that was a hostage situation. This was just, it's like you being in a domain with Jotaro. There's nothing you can do about it. You might be fast in water, so what? You're not gonna hit the water anyway. And that hostage situation turned safe pretty easily. That's what you mean? Like one stand. That's all it took. He's fighting against five stand users there. It took one stand. That's Jotaro's stand to just get rid of him. And considering we still have a lot more episode left, I'm thinking he was not the only stand user on the boat. So we might be seeing. God, I hope the child is not the stand user. I would love to. I would hate to see. Wow, Jojo stand is A in everything. If captain's dead, who's driving the boat? What? What the fuck? Kakyoin, help him! What are you doing? Alright, hostage is safe, and we are in water. Wow, that stand wasn't dead, but he was slow in water. Hey guys, guess what would be an amazing power to have here? Hint, part 1 and part 2. Oh wow. He can stay in water unlimited time. Wow. Okay, maybe I did underestimate his stand. Wow. Alright, elemental stands are powerful. Why does it have to be one on one? Guys, anybody. Oh, same as JoJo's. Oh. I don't know how to fight this time. We've seen so much stuff. Like all that I can think of is for just a Joestar to use Hamon and then just blast him away because he's just too master. Like he just mastered the Hamon technique and it flows through water. Like that's what we saw. It needs fluid or some sort of medium to flow through it, and we have water, which is amazing. So I don't know what else. Because like with stand, yes, JoJo's stand is powerful, and I heavily underestimated this guy's stand, this villain stand. But I don't know. It just felt like it would have to be too easy if he got defeated first. But now he's just overpowering us in this crazy way, and he has elemental powers, which is like the water and fire and all that stuff. So I'm not underestimating these guys going forward. But I don't see how Jojo is going to defeat him because he said what? How much can he last? 6 minutes, and Jojo can last like about 2 minutes. Let's give him the benefit of doubt. Go for 3 minutes, unless you're fighting him one on one on close range, and with that scales out. How are you going to fight him? Any ideas? And also, I thought this right at the start, but why did it have to be a one-on-one? Even you can easily jump in and also try and save Jojo. Because Hierophant Green, do you remember? It's like unlocking the boss character, right? When you're fighting him, Hierophant Green was crazy stand. You could see what he could do, right? He could go inside, manipulate people, and attack. I don't know. So is it just the villainy that brings out this ability to draw out better powers of your stand? What the Because like now the way Hakagion is using it right now is just ridiculous. Like it should be much more engaging. And Jojo should be the final boss that other sand users have to reach in order to defeat uh, Jojo. Like, but this guy, so I don't know what's going on, guys. Hmm? Or is he going to use the power of his own stand against him? What? What? Whoa! Is this his fruit's ability? Stand ability? Oh, wow, that's smart. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. So Jojo can use his stand way better than I expected. What now? Did he destroy this spaceship? Flashback to season one. Back to the water. Dark blue moon. Eh. Not the best of the stands, but had good abilities. At this point, you might as well just get a submarine and try underwater. Another stand. Oh, what the hell? New ship? Okay. Just when you see the stats of a stand, right, you'll be like, oh, that's an amazing stand. But you see the abilities and how the user is using it. That's the most important part. Because look at Polnareff stand, it's not the best at a lot of stuff. And even I think Kakyoin stand is just A in, I guess, distance. But the way you use your stand is much more important than the individual abilities of the stand. Like maybe strength, maybe a stand is lacking in strength, but it can make up for it by using, let's say, the environment or the situation against in your advantage. Just like how this guy did, just like how the Blue Moon captain, let's say, using his scales to create a whirlpool and a lot of other stuff. I'd say, yeah, if it managed to stop four other stand users to come into the water, I'd say that heavily compensates for your lack of just core basic skills or abilities that your stand has. But that's good. So we know that Jojo can use a stand in a much different way possible. Because what like, so you're telling me that he made his stand go limp so that he can focus everything on his fingers, and then he could slice through somebody's stand? Wow. So so technically, Jojo stand can fight Polnareff stand hand to hand and his sword with his sword, right? Is that what you're telling me? Is that how strong Jojo stand is? That's just unfair. That is just simply unfair. And well, wow, that's kind of cool though. I like how there's new stand abilities that we get to see, and just to think how you can defeat the stand users. I was at loss of words and just thoughts to how to defeat this guy. But Jojo was clearly thinking something else, and that's why he's the main character. Again, that's off to the author for creating such a beautiful and amazing story. And now that he's has the stand ability, like with Harmon, he was limited to something, but with stand abilities, it can be anything. It can be any ability, guys. Any ability. Ropes, guns, different types of guns, bow and arrows, whatever you name it, he's gonna have that ability. And if he doesn't have it, he can create it. It's just that simple. But anyway, that was today's episode. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this stand and the abilities and other users, and what you think of JoJo's way of fighting against such stand users. Anyway, let me know all about that in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.